Using a rebounder is a great way to boost lymphatic drainage in your body and also help improve circulation, which are two things that definitely start to decline as we age, or if you find yourself living a somewhat sedentary lifestyle. Adding 10 minutes a day with a rebounder can create such a dramatic change, not only in your lymphatic and circulatory systems, but also in muscle building, bone density, and just all over mood boosting. Today, I'm going to go through a 10-minute routine. We're going to start a little bit slower and then increase the intensity and then bring it back down at the end. I think you're going to love it. Let's get started. Before we do any workout on the rebounder or the vibration plate, we always want to make sure we open up our lymphatic drainage points, starting with our terminus, so that we have ample lymphatic drainage. Because if you're moving lymph and you're not opening up the doorways for that lymph to move through, you're not really doing what you set out to do. So let's get started. We're going to start out by the clavicle, or sometimes people call it the collarbone. First two fingers, you're just going to rub above and below about 10 times. This is your terminus. This is your main dumping ground. And then once you've done that about 10 times, fingers, hike your shoulders. You're just going to pump above that bone a few times each way and then below it as well. Nice deep breathing. And then once you've done that, into the armpit, fingertips are going to go right into that pit, thumb on the front, and you're going to pump up as you draw circles on the front of that chest muscle. About 10 times. And then we're going to go right to our tonsil lymph node. There's a little indent right behind the jaw below the ear. You're just going to do some small circles, get that facial swelling to drain. And then I like to add in the front and the back of the ear. It's not necessarily one of the main 7, but I find it really does help with facial swelling. And so you're going to go right below, or sorry, back and front of the ear, just small circles, about 3 times. Great. And then at the back of the head, so base of the skull, the occipital bone, fingertips go right up against it. You're going to nod and knead. So I'm going to knead up against that occipital bone as I nod the head and work on that upper cervical spine as well. And then into the diaphragm area, because this is where that lymph comes up and through and drains in the terminus, and your legs particularly drain on your left side. If you're mirror image, this would look like my right, but it's actually my left. And so we're going to add the diaphragm first. So same pumping action, start at your navel, and you're just going to pump up all the way to the bottom of the sternum, the xiphoid process, sometimes called processes. This is where anatomy is kind of funny because it really depends on who you learned from, where you learned. And so I'm never one to get caught up in that. All right, now we're going to go into the groin, pop the booty back. Same thing, we're pumping in to the groin. If you do a lot of sitting during the day, this is definitely an area you want to be opening up regularly, which is why rebounding and vibration plate is so great, because it gets that lymph moving. I work a lot with truck drivers. Really, really important that we get that lymph moving in the lower legs. Okay, and then behind the knee, we're going just at the bottom of the hamstring, kind of above the knee fold, and we're just going to do that same kind of kneading I like to do with a bent knee, and you're just going to go about 10 times. You do have some meridian lines too back there for liver, which is kind of more on the inside. So if you kind of do the whole back of the knee, it's not going to hurt you. And then the same thing on the opposite side. And then work the elbows, roll the shoulders, turn the head, and you, my friends, are ready to get started. Clock, we're going to start out with a health bounce, and we're just going to keep our feet connected here. Pelvic floor is nice and strong, and I'm just swinging my hands, swinging my arms, getting ready for the moves to come. Keeping the knees bent, keeping those pelvic floor muscles engaged throughout, and just moving my arms, kind of preparing my upper body here, getting a little bit of that workout in place. We got 30 seconds. Definitely a quad builder today. Building that leg strength. Let the glutes engage. Nice and tall with the spine, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next one is an in and out march. So we're going to go out, 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 in. Out, 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 in, 2, 3. Out, 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 in, 2, 3. And I want to add the arms. You absolutely can. So notice how we're marching with our feet stuck to the rebounder. The other variation would be taking your feet off into air as you are bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Squeeze the upper back. A lot of times what happens is people just start flailing their arms, and this is an opportunity for you to engage those upper back muscles. 10 seconds. Next one is going to be a heel bounce, bringing that heel forward. All right, here we go. So next one is going to be heel, 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 heel. So just alternating here. Nice strong glutes, nice strong core. Want to keep that heart rate up. Anytime we add our arms over our head, we're going to increase that heart rate. So we can do single arm or we can do double arms. Squeeze the glutes. Let's make every movement here purposeful. 30 seconds. Great way to get your steps in is on a rebounder. So one of the things we can't necessarily do on a vibration plate, and if you watch my vibration plate videos, you know how much I love the vibration plate, but we don't get those steps in. So a really nice way to get our steps in. All right. Next one is going to be a twist bounce. So we're going to be turning our feet side to side. 3, 2, and 1. So it's going to look like this. We're going to add the arms in. Don't like the arms. Bring them to the hips. Hold on to your bar. Now I am picking up my heels a little bit as I turn. Again, upper back is squeezing. Obliques are squeezing. This is a core twist here. We're not just moving our legs side to side. Think about karate chopping here. So my triceps are toned. My glutes are squeezing. 30 seconds. Stay with me. Need a break, take a break. When in doubt, go back to the health bounce. You can do this. 10 minutes. You can do 10 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we're going to be doing jacks. So out and up, out and up, out and up. So there's a couple different ways to do this. I'm doing this a little bit more like a clock today. So 9 and 3, 6 and 12. Keeping the knees a little bent. Remember, we're not jumping with straight locked legs. I don't know about you, but my heart rate is up. And I am not a huge cardio person. I like to go for walks and hikes. That about concludes my cardio. I do the stair stepper at the gym, but rebounding is such a great way for all abilities to get your cardio in. 10 seconds. Stay with me. All right, nice job. Heel step back. So we're going to step back and bounce. Forward, back, forward, back. Now I'm going to add a tricep squeeze. So I'm squeezing my triceps as I bring it back. I'm imagining holding a hammer and I'm hammering back on the wall behind me. Nice long spine, slight bend in the knees, glute squeezes with the leg that steps back. It does matter how you do the move. And so it's not just flailing body parts, which you'll feel something, but after a while, you're going to plateau, you're going to injure yourself, and you're going to wonder, what the heck did I do? 17 counts. Losing my rhythm there. Next is a side-to-side bounce. 3, 2, and 1. Next is side-to-side. I think of this like skiing. Nice oblique and core workout. You can add the arms in as well, or you want to make this a twist. Up to you. Keep breathing. You'll notice that I prefer to rebound barefoot because we have muscles and connective tissue, ligaments, etc. in our feet. And I want those muscles worked out because as I age, my feet are going to be the thing that's carrying me where I want to go. So anytime you can get your shoes off, you need to get them off. Keep breathing. 15 counts. Anytime you need to go back to the health bounce, go back to the health bounce. Don't just give up on me though. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, let's march. So a little bit more of a bounce-like march. I'm not going to be doing a jump in the middle today. Squeeze the glutes and bring those knees up. I'm coming down with a bent knee. I'm not coming down with a locked leg. We are almost done, my friends. If you like this routine today, make sure you leave a like and a positive comment for other people. This is how we spread the rebounding love. "20 seconds. We are almost there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, next one is we're going to be doing a step forward. So step, step, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. So a little choreography. If you need to say it to yourself, say it to yourself. You want to add the arms in, you can here. We'll do it here on this next run. Here we go. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Now you're keeping that bounce going as you transition. So the leg that's the base leg is always bouncing. I'm sweating. We got one more after this, you guys. You are killing it. 15 counts. Remember, too much, bring it back to your bar or bring it back to your hips. But don't just stop. 2 and 1. Nice job. We're going to end with a health bounce. Here we go. 60 seconds. Want to bring your arms up overhead. Let's get that heart rate up here, even though we're in a health bounce. Stay with me. We go a little bit wider. Last 30 seconds. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads, keep the knees bent. 20 seconds. Great work here today. Let's end strong. Let's go a little bit lower. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We did it. You did it. Great work today. I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute rebounding workout, getting the heart rate up, moving lymph, and most importantly, building a stronger, healthier version of you. If you love this video, hit that button, hit that like button, share it out with friends that you feel like could be inspired to use a rebounder as well. Leave a positive comment for others to be inspired by your workout. And until next time, keep moving your body because every movement matters.